for social justice. And you are a fascist who implemented a reign of terror. And while the effects of your policies devastated the world for decades, soon we will be able to take back the White House, and we will be able to use the government to force people to follow our great ideas.
You want to use government power to force your ideas on the populace. Me too! That's fantastic!
What? No. Ugh. You and I have nothing in common. What I'm saying is there are people in our time with dangerous ideas, and we need to silence them.
Silencing those who disagree with you. I do that too! Oh, wunderbar! Oh, the Nazi movement will not die with me.
Don't give me that! I'm enlightened, and you're as bad as... well, as Hitler. Listen, what I'm trying to say is we are very close to implementing a utopia, as long as we can get rid of some certain undesirable people groups.
Yes, like the Jews.
Yes, like the Jews. Oh.
So, in the future, you also do not like the Jews?
Well, no. But we don't believe in segregating all the races like you do. I mean, except for, like, graduation ceremonies. And dorms. And hiring practices. Oh, and admissions policies. That sort of thing.
I, too, am a fan of the segregation. I'm sorry, I have to ask, is this a real firearm, or is this some kind of toy for kids?
It's a flare gun. I'm trying not to support America's toxic gun culture. I'm a firm believer in gun control.
Gun control! This was one of my ideas, too. Ban them from the undesirables. Yes, look here. Oh, and your shirt. This is an organization founded by Margaret Sanger. Yes?
Wait, you know about Margaret Sanger?
Jawohl, of course. Oh, she's such a lovely person.
No. She's a fighter for reproductive rights, for women's empowerment,
and the eradication of undesirable populations by means of eugenics. Brilliant lady, very inspiring. I must use some of her ideas in our socialized healthcare system.
Socialized healthcare? That's not your thing. That's our thing.
No, it's very much my thing. Did you know that Nazi means National Socialist German Workers' Party? Nazi is just more catchy. Nazi. Just rolls off the tongue.
No. This can't be true. This has to be some sort of mistake. We are nothing alike. You're Adolf Hitler, evil right-wing fascist dictator, and I'm a feminist restorative justice advocate. And a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian? Me too!
Okay, I am so confused right now. I came here with a clear goal in mind to kill the most evil man who I've ever lived. Besides Ronald Reagan. But now that I'm meeting you in person, you're not at all what I thought you were. And your painting is actually really good. What do you call it?
I call it Ein Reich ohne Juden.
Wow. I don't know what that means, but it sounds beautiful.
It does, doesn't it?
Hey guys, welcome to the program. It's going to be another one of these that we're going to take a look at the most dangerous aspects of our current society, otherwise known as liberal white women. Very true. Do me a favor, give me a finger, kind of in the liberal white woman tradition, of course. Give me a finger and share this program with everybody. Let's take a look at what's going on out there. By the way, today's program is brought to you by the fine folks at Goldco. Here's what I'm asking you to do. I'm just asking you to go to jovanlovesgold.com with my partners at Goldco. Yep, request your free gold and silver kit today, because now's the time to protect your money with gold and silver, especially if you have a retirement account. Now, I know some of you saying we don't have a society today. You're right. It's because our elections are screwed, too tattooed, liberood. It's very true. Yes. Now, Yes, I could talk about how all of this funding that was supposed to be repealed has now been approved. What, $1.7 trillion? I could cover it. I could even call out to you all of the names of the majority House that helped it pass. Yes, all of the Democrats and a chunk of the Republicans. But let me ask you a question. Why? I told you that long ago. See, you don't have something like this happen in your country, that big FU finger sticking up there by Biden, if you don't have the help of the GOP. So let me ask you a question. You could talk about every single politician that voted for this BS funding. It won't change a thing because all you'd be is bitching. That's it. It'd just be bitching. The things we should change is how they pack in the votes after the elections, how they made Kamala, after a year plus, have 75 million votes when she rounded out the election with 68 million. See, everything comes down to our elections. So if you're not willing to focus on the elections and focus to get them fixed by understanding what happens, everything else is just bitching. So we're going to take a little reprieve. Instead of bitching, we're going to look at bitches, I guess you could say. We're going to look at liberal white women. This is part 2. Yeah, open your freaking eyes, folks. Think about it. You might tune in today to a dozen podcasters, etc., talking about the vote. They're all going to say the same thing. Republicans, supposed conservatives, supposed patriots, handed our ass to us as a nation. Doesn't matter how many people talk about it. It doesn't matter how many times you hear about the vote. It's just a fact. Why is it a fact? Because everything is theater. We do not have two parties. We have one party. And that one party is here to destroy the United States of America. Period. So I'd rather teach you, make you the smartest patriot in the room by showing you how this crap happens. Because if you don't understand how it happens, you don't understand the signs of it, you can't do anything to fix it. Those people are in office. Not much you can do until we get them out of office. How do you get them out of office? You fix our damn elections. So, without further ado, you got 2 minutes. Get your friends and family involved. We're going to go on a wild, liberal, white women roller coaster ride.
Not fixing 2020 will damn our nation forever. The historic Maricopa County full forensic audit effort processed 20,895,610 digital and forensic images of varying formats, resulted in 208 million individual evidence-proof files. The system processed over 58 billion forensic measurements, resulting in over 2 trillion individual base computations. No hopium, no hype, just hardcore forensic evidence. Please make sure the Maricopa County Full Forensic Audit Archives survive. Donate now. So if you want what happened in the 2020 election fixed, then please donate to protect and secure this historic evidence. We can't do it without you. We need...
Warning. The following program has been rated Gilligaff and is intended for open-minded audiences. If the truth offends you, or if you are allergic to focused intensity, intellectual athleticism, or the occasional F-bomb or even irreverent humor, please switch off now. If your delicate sensibilities need to be worried about or addressed, might we recommend the Underwater Basket Weaving channel to you? Otherwise, sit back, enjoy the wisdom, insight, and wicked sense of humor.
Cut the crap. How many times a day do you want to say that to politicians, the elite, the loony liberals, the fake news media, and the gender-confused emotional socialist snowflake crowd? Cut the crap. is your secret weapon for fighting for our freedoms and our great republic. It all begins with a massive mental enema, freeing you from the toxic news and politically correct views, which constipate your consciousness with stinking thinking. Your host, Jovan Hutton Pulitzer. He's known for calling out politicians and telling them to cut the crap. You've seen him on virtually every television network and listened to him on Coast to Coast Radio. And now he's here to help you learn to fight for America. Culture, race, and American politics. They all have one thing in common. They all need to cut the crap. Now, here's your host, Jovan Hutton Pulitzer.
Okay, guys, get ready for the crap. This crap, it comes in the color white. Liberal white women, this is part 2. And looking at our situation as a nation, it helps us. Doesn't matter what you're doing, just tune in, right? Take a look at this and see what's going on. Like Joe says, he's doing breakfast with the boys this morning. Joe, I got a question for you. I've always known from the photos you sent me, they hang low, but how in the hell do you get them up on the breakfast table? That's kind of confusing to me. But anyway, folks, we're going to look at, mock, talk about, dissect liberal white women. Yes. Because it's true, the WMDs of our society are liberal white women. Now, I want to set a tone for you. Here's what I believe. I just want you to think about it when you see it today. When our nation got sold on feminism, and you started telling women being a mother wasn't the greatest job on the planet, being a mother wasn't the most important job on the planet, and you took that away and you threw them into the workplace and they leave their kids with sitters and you got to run around to all of these functions to be a good parent, you know, putting your kids distracted, which got us the kids we have. When they devalued a woman to the point that, I'm sorry, I'm not a biologist, I can't tell you what a woman is, that combined with the excuse of abortion, hang with me here, the system played God, like they could absolve you of the abortion because it's healthcare. Well, if abortion's healthcare, doesn't that mean pregnancy then, as they look at it, is a disease? Think about it. So what happened is they destroyed the woman all the way to the point that women can have weenies. That's a big destruction. And so that nature inside women to be mama bear is there. God gave it to mama bears to be fierce. It's now coming out, and it's coming out ugly, nasty, and vulgar, but it's being weaponized against what's right because the very party that told women that's not a baby, that's a glob, cut it out, is the party that gives white women their absolution. It's like if you think your priest can forgive sins, later on down the road, you're not going to tell your priest to screw off. Get it? And so they are so locked in to that absolution that they've now become wicked warriors. It's true. They've become wicked warriors for the left. Everything that's right about our country, okay? Everything that's right about our country, they stand against. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But I got to give you a warning, because what I'm going to show you today is dangerous. What I'm going to show you today is dangerous. And I've got a warning from the media, although they used it a little different way than I'm going to use it.
Extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is 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 extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I think that cut shows just how freaking stupid American citizens have been trained. The most important thing you should see in that is those are all different network corporations, supposedly all separate companies competing in the markets. But somehow the news editor, the news copy desk, miraculously across all of those different networks scripts the same exact words. That one 42-second clip should show you how much of our life is total bullshit. I want you to think about that for a minute. I just want you to watch the logos, not the a-holes. These are supposedly different companies, different corporate structures, different incentives. They're supposed to be competing for viewers for each other. It is all theater bullshit.
Extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is 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 extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Back when I was doing one Fox News and then Good Day Dallas, right? And you're in a newsroom and they're picking segments. The news director is picking my segment. I've got to give 3 or 4 things that I'm willing to cover. And then they'll pick one, or they'll call me and say, hey, we want you to cover this about technology. That one clip, there's no other clip in the world. One, we're a constitutional republic. That one clip should be solid freaking proof. Everything in our world is theater and scripted. Period. Everything. It also should be why none of this crap matters. The only thing that matters is you know the truth and you understand how they do it to us, so you understand how to defend against it. But if you follow that script and you become a zombie and you get infected by this crap, here's the kind of stupid white woman liberal shit you end up doing.
Hi. No, because we're not actually going to buy all of this. We just loaded up our carts. We're protesting Trump administration. Yes. Attention, Target shoppers. 2 o'clock now. We're going to walk out as part of the Free America walkout. We walk away from fascism. We walk towards a free America. We fight for a future that belongs to all of us. Everybody in, nobody out. Everybody should walk out, including the workers. Bye.
How arrogant is that? I mean, she's literally saying you must act, you must speak, you must do as I say. At the same time, they say the system trying to make us act like them, think like them, do like they say. That's how much this is theater. But one thing you can say about liberal women, one thing you can say about the left, is they work in a very rhythmic, coordinated effort. Do you agree? All these liberals, just like that little clip from the news, can you agree they all work rhythmically, in tune, in step, doing the same stupid ass shit? And if you don't believe me, I got a training video for you. Actually, it's from a musical. We might as well take a musical break. I know this tune. Good thing I have my glasses on. Does my skin look soft? Play it again? Really? Okay. 1, 2. Reminds me of my days in choir. Anyway. That's what passes as liberal art. Speaking from the heart, I'm sorry, but you're a little lower than that. But it's not as stupid as like having WLICK TV radio.
This is white liberal news. White women who sacrifice themselves against ICE will ride eternal, shiny and chrome. And in Dallas, 1% of Americans divided by 10,000 protested something. No word yet on how much this cost the rich friends of this channel. And after being hospitalized due to Maduro's capture, Laura Sheher has gone to the place that loves dictators and Nicaragua the most, Portland.
Thanks, Karen. Laura here. The U.S. took away Maduro just as socialism's benefits were about to kick in, and protesters here have a lot to say about it.
Laura Sheher, I truly don't mean any offense, but you seem a little more normal.
I know, and I feel awful about that.
How much did they medicate you?
Oh, they didn't medicate me, but I wasn't able to use social media until my release, and so I feel too attached to reality.
We will play your interviews now, and it's a good thing you're in Portland.
Well, I'm here illegally, but we know the law of whatever rich white liberal women feel is above national law.
Yeah.
Portland loves our government more than Venezuelans do.
And what's the big deal about arresting people who speak out, which we do not do, by the way,
and which we are releasing by the other way?
You're preaching to the choir. We're okay with it as long as it's, people who like America or capitalism going to prison. But also you arrested several American tourists even before Orange bullied Maduro.
What American takes a vacation in Venezuela? Come on.
Yeah, the ones on our side.
Oh, our bad. I never said Nicholas was perfect, or socialism was perfect, or a dictatorship repaying massive debt to China through oil was perfect.
You've rightfully pointed out that crime from Venezuelans in the U.S. is small compared to the other crime in the U.S.
Yes, you have Haitians, Mexicans, Somalians, just to name a few.
I was lucky enough to be told by the busy ladies here that a Portland hero, the leader of Train of Aragua, was taking a rest and had a few minutes for the interview.
Just because we do a little murder, grape, forced ex work, kidnapping, trafficking, and things that would be censored if mentioned.
20 years in prison, you did your time.
Yes, I was in prison until the government, quote, came to regain control. Then I escaped with, quote, no assistance from our government at all. It's like your Bernie said, the American dream is more apt to be realized in Venezuela than in the United States. So my criminal organization is just trying to help you out.
Laura Sheher, we take mental health seriously here, so please spend all the time you want to around the white women of Portland.
I'll try. And I feel funny. Why is this happening to me? Is this real life? Is this going to be forever?
She's in Portland. She'll be back to normal.
Yeah.
I was up there and turned les like the second day, moved in and everything. We broke up on my third day there, so.
Yeah.
This is WLN News.
Sorry, I thought it was WLICK. Although that AI is bad. It is kind of funny because that's, if they talked frankly, that's what they would talk. But the worst part about it, they actually, seriously, you have to think about how deranged this is. They actually deeply believe the BS they promote.
My 2-year-old son came up to me the other day. I went back home to the UK and he said, Daddy, I'm going to have a baby. And I said, Zach, you
Daddy, I'm going to have a baby. No, son, you just have to take a dump. No, Daddy, I'm going to have a baby.
My 2-year-old son came up to me the other day. I went back home to the UK and he said, Daddy, I'm going to have a baby. And I said, Zach, you can't have a baby because you're...
Okay, let me tell you how this works. Yes, that one, this beginning, this is not just Sinclair Networks. It's not.
Extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Secondly, yes, because what I'm about to show you is depressing. What I'm doing is I'm getting your mind ready, because what I'm going to show you in all these women is absolutely fucking depressing. So in order to prep your mind to be able to deal with it, to not shit on your day, I showed you AI. Now let's get to the real shit.
My 2-year-old son came up to me the other day. I went back home to the UK, and he said, "Daddy, I'm going to have a baby." And I said, "Zach, you can't have a baby because you're a boy. You're."
Today, I have a special guest. I want to invite Jay Rance to the program because this might actually end up being more fucking funny. Today, we have well-known unknown in our chat, Jay Rance. You probably have never heard of that name that everybody's heard of. And he caught me. Jay Rance caught me. I have been called out. I am deceiving you. And so what I have, okay, here's what I do. Ready? Jay Rance, I've got an invitation for you. I'll give you the platform you're begging for. Click it. Make sure you turn on your camera. Make sure you turn on your video. I love when people in chat, in their chairs, want to program my show. So, Jay Rance, come on down. I will pivot. I will fucking pivot. And I will allow you to show the world how I deceive. I accept your challenge. I accept your incredible wisdom that you know better than me. Now, granted, most people can read, but come on. Because here's what I value. I value dialogue. The topic is liberal white women. What I decided to do was to give you a little bit of etc. But you know what? I can play this game. Here's the difference between me and others. I don't fear the public. I don't fear trolls. I don't fear people. Okay? He's saying, you control the show. Just answer my questions. Let me ask you a question. It's very simple. Probably you can guess what it is. Who the fuck are you? Let's take a poll. All kinds of people watching the program. Hundreds and hundreds here, thousands here. Somebody tell me, because I guess we should know, who is Jay Rance? Because I don't know. But I did not notice that special icon in chat that Jay Rance must be looked at, talked to over everybody else in the program. See, in case you didn't tell, I don't respect that. My particular belief is if you let fuckheads get away with it, they just think they can continually do it. And here's my common belief. I don't play that shit. Therefore, what I do for people that have that incessant need is I'll give you the platform. I'll give you the platform. Every bit of it. I will give you the platform. Because evidently, You have something more important to share with the world. So, anybody want to take a bet? I bet you we could sit here for the fucking next 60, 70 hours. And will that keyboard warrior ever come on? No. Why would I stop a program for something like this? Do you know why? I'm going to tell you why. This is how it works. We as Americans erroneously believe that chasing squirrels is the way to do it. In all chats, you can look at this across any channel. In all chats, you can see that as Americans, they've trained us not to focus. The focus of this program is to look at what happens here and how they do it through liberal white women. They do it through many. But the lesson to be learned is, and what I hope you learn, push back. Don't give them a pass. Put them back in their crack. Why? Because it is all to make sure you're scattered as many places as possible. Now, here's my formula. I'll reveal it to you. In talking about white women today, liberal white women, I make a choice every program. I'm looking at all these bits I'm going to play you. And I make a decision. Okay, if I play them in a certain order, then I have to accept responsibility as a broadcast that I might end up depressing you. Now, depressing, sulking, getting on the couch, wanting to run away from this stuff is exactly what can't happen. So when I look at all this footage, because obviously I see it before you, I make a decision of how far down the rabbit hole am I going to go, am I willing to go in this before I give you a reprieve. Now, why do I talk a reprieve? Everything in teaching, remember, I'm not here as a journalist or anything else. Here's what I am. I'm here to teach. But one of the things I inherently know is where people's minds go. So what you do is you bring it up, you bring it down. You bring it up, you bring it down. You bring it up, you bring it down. Because what I'm doing is I want to tickle the neurons in you. I want it to be stuck with you. If my broadcast puts you on the couch, in the corner, sucking your thumb, I've failed you. If my broadcast makes you feel like there's no way out of this, I have failed you. Because, see, I think the program's my responsibility, which is why, right? Which is why I think of you guys as family. I want you to learn what has to be learned. I'm telling you, if I ever told you 100% of the truth and never considered you learning, I would crush you. I would crush you to the point that you'd fucking sit in your car or your yard and cry as just how bad this shit is we fight. Of the real stuff, some of the real stuff that goes on. But see, if I crush you in this process, I failed you. And the one thing about me is I am not going to fucking fail. I'm not. I'm not going to fail. Because let me tell you why. I take you personally. I think when you tune into my program and you're here every day, I think I have a responsibility to you. It's why I can literally stop my show, my program, my education to make sure you understand where I'm headed. Right? Because here's the deal. In my hope for education, I hope I give you the strength and the focus to fight, because that's what we have to do. I got to make sure I don't push you too far. Because to the average human being, it will appear hopeless. And here's what I know. You, because you tune into my program, are not an average human being. And I'll tell you how I already know it. Most people tune in to their podcast and stuff because it's 15 minutes or it's 30 minutes and they're out. Shit, you've known me to go for 4 hours and you stick with it. That's why I know you're a warrior. That's why I know you are not an average human being in my program. That you are here to understand how all this shit works to save our country. So the way I do it is, instead of dropping it all on you, because I'm telling you, I could drop names on you, I could drop situations on you that would make you fucking cry. But for me, that would be irresponsible. There's so many things I want to tell you, so many things I've wanted to tell you over years. But the one thing you know about me is I'm patient. That there is a time for everything, and that I have a responsibility to you. There you go. It's just like Backquarter says, when Jovan goes on for 4 hours, I can barely walk the next day. Thank you for that endorsement. We were supposed to keep that between ourselves. But you understand what I'm saying. So I want to let you know. Since I know you are an above average American and you care, let me tell you what I won't do. I won't let other people fucking abuse you in chat. It's that simple. Because we are family and friends here, and we're all in this together, and we've got to work our way out of it, I will not allow other people in chat to fucking abuse you. And I will do what you want to do. You want to fucking wring their necks. Well, you know what? I see it. I'll do it for you. Because just like you, I am a warrior, and that's why we're all here. Because we are fighting for our country. Today, I'm going to do it with some sickening shit. And it's called liberal white women, because they took over the single most important warrior of all. It ain't men, baby. It never has been. It never will be. Ever. Men are brute force. Strength. That's it. Women are the key. Women are the divine. Women are the guardians. Women are what bring life. God loved women so much, not men, women so much, he gave them the ability to birth a human made in his image. Think about that. And so for me, this advent of liberal white women, what they've done, terrifies me. Terrifies me. And one of the things I do with things that terrify me, in order to deal with it, get through it, I fucking laugh in its face. And I'll share some of that laughter with you, but don't ever fucking make a mistake thinking I'm weak, thinking you can hijack other people's minds. Because, baby, we're all in this together, and this is deep. And where I was going is, what's scary about these liberal white women is they believe in their soul they're speaking the truth, even though it's right there in front of you. It's total bullshit.
My 2-year-old son came up to me the other day. I went back home to the UK, and he said, "Daddy, I'm going to have a baby." And I said, "Zach, you can't have a baby because you're a boy. You're a man. You can't have babies." And he said, "Well, I'm going to be a girl. I want to be a girl." What would you have said to him if you were me?
Well, I wouldn't have said, "Zach, you're a boy and boys can't have babies," because that's absolutely not true. So, I mean, I don't know what your parenting is like.
You don't think think boys can have babies?
You mean males?
Yes.
Yes.
You think males? Sorry, you think males can have babies?
Yes.
Right.
Do you want me to explain?
Yes, please. Yeah.
So, transgender males have a womb, a uterus, and ovaries. Okay, so they were born, if you like, female, but they actually identify as males, so we refer to them as males. They have ovaries, a womb, a uterus, a vagina, and that means you can carry a baby.
Transgender males being women.
Well, that's extremely disrespectful to transgender males. I don't.
Well, they are women, aren't they? They're biological women.
They are males.
Well, if they're males...
What do you mean by biological women?
Well, hang on a minute. If they're males, why do you call them transgender males? Why put transgender in the...
Transgender is an adjective.
Right, but if they just call them males then, why do you call them transgender males?
No problem at all.
So you're changing that now?
No, I'm not changing that. You said, can males have babies? And I said, yes, males can have babies.
Well, all over your website, you refer to transgender women, transgender males. If these people are genuinely male and female, why do you call them transgender?
Well, why do you use adjectives for anything? If you're clarifying, if you're teaching somebody like I'm teaching you now, you need to clarify. And there you go.
So instead of... So this is interesting. So instead of telling my 2-year-old son, as I did, "Zach, you can't have kids, you're a boy."
I think that's sad.
You think that's sad?
I do. I think, if my son...
Do you know what it did? Do you know what it did? He said, "Oh, okay, Daddy, that's fine." And the next day he said, "Daddy, I'm Spider-Man." Would you want me to entertain that conversation and say, "Well, Zach, maybe you are Spider-Man"?
What do you say? "Oh, God, no, not Spider-Man. Oh, God, Zach, you can't be a girl. God, Zach, you can't be Spider-Man." Or can't we just let children explore? 2 is an amazing age to explore. Why aren't we letting our children explore? I actually feel sorry for Zach right now.
Oh, well, sorry. Okay, well, I don't, because Zach has never mentioned becoming a girl again.
Now, I want you to think of this, because it always falls apart. This is why you have to understand, if you don't get involved, we're going to lose our country. And I've told you, you've got to get very greedy about you and your family. Now, this woman, on some level, believes this. But then she goes from stating it as a fact. He butchers her, says, "Spider-Man, well, you got to let kids explore." The act of exploration is to discover the unknown, not the known. And so, even in her own logic, she destroys her own case. What concerns me in every bit of this is this has become so ingrained, so measure me by stick, meaning give me a measurement, I measure up, I'm better than you, that it's deadly. And so why I even look at liberal women, let me give you an example. Because I think some people don't realize just how sinister this is. Women, traditionally, United States of America, are the anchor in the home. Rules giver, rules enforcer. If your own mother, who gave birth to you, cannot define a woman, you understand everything in your life is not real and open to total reinterpretation. That's why this woman bit is so sinister. When you peel it all back, when God created all of this, he gave the gift of giving birth to women. Women were and are the divine. This attack is demonic. Let me tell you why. They separate ethics, they separate laws, they separate rules, they tell you everything's wrong, but they go right to the heart of the matter. And the heart of the matter is when mothers embrace this. What they are really doing is saying the feminine, the mother who beget you, doesn't matter. And when that bet is off, all bets are off. And when all bets are off, and you listen to everybody's little complaint or bitch or moan or everything else, an interesting thing happens. Just like Jay ran. One little bitty voice comes in and then thinks they can control everything. Because what happens is they empower the distraction. And in that empowerment, what it does, it's very sinister. It makes people think that if you don't do what they want, you're bad. Let me give you an example. Jay ran. I showed that on the program with this person coming in chat. Jay ran. Why I even addressed it, kept on getting aggressive and more aggressive, because I wouldn't talk about what he wanted, or she, don't know, have no idea how they identify, would talk about. Now, what that is that's a society infected with this cancer, that it's about me, what I want at the time. When you can get the person to that literal psychotic level, they believe they can demand anything, that everything's on a whim, that everything should be changed for their emotions. But more importantly, when that can't be met, because that's just how the world is, it can't be met, they break. They break. All of this chaos is about breaking us, because what happens when we break, when we have these false narratives and stuff, when we finally break, they own us, and then we're lost. And when we're lost, they turn those people into evil warriors. Let me show you what this lost looks like.
So I just went to my congressman's office and I was very well spoken and I said what I needed to say, but it was so...
This person is crushed. Look at her eyes. This is somebody's beautiful daughter. She's emotionally crushed. She is distraught. Crushed. Can't cope. Now listen to what she can't cope with.
So I just went to my congressman's office and I was very well spoken and I said what I needed to say, but it was so scary. No one was there. It was just me. And I voiced my concerns and demanded that they impeach Trump. And it was not easy, but I'm not going to sit by anymore. And I just want to come on here to encourage everyone else. Even if you're scared, go do it. This is not okay. We have to change. We have to.
That woman calling her lawmaker, saying you must impeach Trump, is distraught over it. You know what's even more sinister than that? Is her belief system is in the system. Why do you think I always preach, you're the cure, you're the cure, you're the cure? The lawmakers are the system. It's like I started the program this morning. They passed a $1.7 trillion deal that President Trump cut out to zero. But the lawmakers did what the fuck they wanted anyway, and it totally disregards us. This woman's belief system. If you can kill mama, if you can kill women, if you can kill men, if you can kill God, if you can kill ethics and you kill rule, the religion they replace it with where you look to your all-knowing power to execute, is the system.
So I just went into my congressman's office and I was very well spoken and I said what I needed to say, but it was so scary. No one was there. It was just me. And I voiced my concerns and demanded that they impeach Trump. And it was not easy, but I'm not going to sit by anymore. And I just want to come on here to encourage everyone else. Even if you're scared, go do it. This is not okay. We have to change. We have to.
So what you're seeing is she's breaking down over her belief systems because she believes the system is what does it, not the people. She has no power in the people. None. She believes the system does it. Her belief system has been destroyed. So she has nothing left. How did this happen? I'm going to go back in time and I'm going to show you through a bit of funny. Oh my God, I'm going to use funny. I'm going to show you a bit of funny of how we let this get out of control. Now, you're going to watch it as comedy, but what I want you to understand is back then, we're going to go back 25 plus years. Back then, we were told, don't be rude, don't be mean, just shut up. It has nothing to do with you. When in fact, it had everything to do with us because that's how they started seeding stuff in. We could make fun of it because it was so fucking ridiculous. We could make fun of it. But when they've got to control the feelings, you can't laugh at things that are totally absurd. They've got to take what is absurd to you, and they got to make it real. Go back 25 years, somebody telling you a dude with a dong can have a baby. Or, no, I know she has a vagina, ovaries, and a uterus and stuff, but that's a man. Think about how absurd that was. What they did is they got people literally to the point, so weak, so feelings that they could embrace the absurd. Let me show you what the absurd used to look like when we had some reasoning still with us before this kicked into high speed.
Listen up, people. I am here, and I want to...
Wait, signs and whistles. Does that look familiar?
Listen up, people. I am here, and I want to help. This is our planet. Can I get a hurrah?
Listen to the words, because it's actually the formula. The whistles, the sign, I'm here to help. We've got to save. We always knew this shit they pull on us was fucking ridiculous. But when they reached out and made it emotions-based, logic went out the door. Logic became deep liberal. Deep liberal became the law.
Listen up, people. I am here, and I want to help. This is our planet. Can I get a hurrah? What, am I invisible? Doesn't anybody care? Listen to me!
I want one with relish.
And I want mine with, mustard.
I want you to stop this insanity. What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to make a living here.
And the planet is dying. Listen, I can't get a pulse.
What the hell are you talking about?
There are 50,000 hot dog cows in Kansas alone.
So,
when those cows break wind, not only is it stinky, but it's cutting a hole in the ozone. Think of those hot dogs as 1 cubic foot of cow gas. Bon appetit. That's it. See? We can make a difference.
I'll make a difference in your face if you don't get out of here.
Oh, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Captain Carnivore?
Okay, little Ricky, now break the piñata.
No! Parents, don't do it. Don't teach the children how to kill. This is genocide.
This is a birthday party. Would you get lost?
Smoke screen, so the truth cannot be seen. Listen, kids. First you hit a pinata, next thing you know, you're clubbing baby seals. This is real, children. These are the killing fields. The pinatas are piling up. Are you with me? The hell with you then.
Hey, man. If you don't get out of here, I will call the police. I'll whip your ass.
You've been eating hamburger, haven't you? I swear I could just strangle you. Whose is this?
Hey, man.
Do you know what's in this thing?
Air.
Of course there's air. Lots of air that we could be breathing. Free the air! Hey, go little airs, go! Go, hurry! Fly away! Fly away!
Are you crazy? Give me my ball.
Oh, thank you, you're here.
What seems to be the problem?
The problem is I'm trying to teach these people how to embrace the planet and they're not listening. It's insanity. I swear, it just makes me crazy. I wish somebody would just reach out and do something. I'm running out of breath.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. So why don't you just move along?
Does somebody have a camcorder?
All right, that's enough.
Don't touch me. I'm a vegetarian. Oh.
During that time was when my program also debuted on Fox. I actually followed in living color in most markets. And at that time, we could talk candidly about stuff going on, but I want you to just think about that. What we could laugh at because it was so fucking stupid. Our nation has become brainwashed and lost. All of that got pushed into our schools, got pushed into our children, got pushed into our homes, predominantly by white, liberal women. And you saw him at the end. He just couldn't cope. He crumbled. Where are we? We are living this, ironically, in color. That parody is what we live in today, 26 plus years later. Now that should tell you, that should show you right there, just that one piece, which is why I used it, how much this has been a systematic chipping away at the United States of America. It's all bullshit. It's all lies. It's all crap. They begin with a few. Now, why did Jim Carrey do that character as a gay character? Because back then, they took that isolated group, gay people, and they say, we're going to empower you. And they told them what to say, and it freaking took off. And you got to listen to the oppressed people. You should see the formula in that. Now, where are we? Because we're living this now in living color. We're living it. What is the part where we are now? And ironically, you're right, 100%. It's a color war. It's all scripted. And it's scripted to sell. And here we are. When we've got a Supreme Court justice that will not define what a woman is because she's not a biologist, which says, how can you rule on any fucking case in the world if your degree is not in what that case is about? Oh, you're going to rule on energy? Are you a fucking petroleum engineer? This is the chaos. Now, where we are in this chaos is they've weaponized the sacred. Think about that. God chose women to bring all of us, every one of us watching this program, every one of these activists was brought into the world by a woman. Now here we are on this long-term plan to destroy the woman and what goes with it, the world. If that's not satanic, I do not know what is. But now, women who used to be the fierce protectors are the ones pushing back on the rule of law.
This is Trenton Police Department. Let's find out if they are going to assist ICE or not. Don't assist them. You're not allowed. Remember the immigrant.
Police are responding for ICE doing its job, removing criminals, but people and feelings wrote a little binder in Trenton, New Jersey, well, you can't help ICE. What are the women enforcing? They're not enforcing the rule of law, which strengthens our country and makes it secure. They are enforcing the system who wants this disruption. They have been weaponized.
This is Trenton Police Department. Let's find out if they are going to assist ICE or not. Don't assist them. You're not allowed. Remember the Immigrant Trust Act. Trenton has passed the Immigrant Trust Act. Trenton has passed the Immigrant Trust Act resolution, sir. Yes. Are you?
And I can't stress this enough. It's like the woman breaking down in the beginning. Do you understand where these women's faith are? Who they believe are the saviors? The system. The system rules. What the system wants you to do. The system is breaking this, but what they worship is the system.
This is Trenton Police Department. Let's find out if they are going to assist ICE or not. Don't assist them. You're not allowed. Remember the Immigrant Trust Act. Trenton has passed the Immigrant Trust Act. Trenton has passed the Immigrant Trust Act resolution, sir. Yes. Are you aware? Yeah. Don't listen to him. Trenton, by the way, has passed the Immigrant Trust Act resolution. Do not assist them. You're not allowed to assist them. I got you on camera.
I understand.
Okay. We're on the sidewalk. So they called you. Are you assisting them?
The Attorney General guidelines are clear that we're allowed to make sure that they're safe.
That they're safe?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. I want to get this. Wait, hold on. So you just, I want to get straight. So you just said, wait, I need to make sure I heard what you said.
Civil, if you understand that.
Exactly, and I understand that very well. I'm with an immigrant rights organization. So let me just get this right, okay? Did you just say that you're here? Wait, did you just say that you're here to protect ICE and not the community members that are in this house? Okay. So if you're here to protect the community members, ask them for a warrant. Do not tell us you're supposed to protect them. Ask them for a warrant.
On the way, but I want to let you know, the community members didn't call us. They called us.
Oh, because
whoever called us, we're just here to make sure they're safe.
Immigration Customs Enforcement just called you. Are you aware that the Immigrant Trust Act resolution was passed in Trenton? Are you aware of that? And there's a reason for that. Are you aware of that? Okay. So if you came, are you coming to protect them? Or are you coming to protect the neighborhood? Did you ask them for a warrant? Can you ask them for a warrant? They're refusing to show a warrant.
I said I'll do it, but you didn't know me.
Okay. Ask them for a warrant. You have a right to ask them for a warrant. I'm not going to stop. They're about to pick somebody up. I need you to step up and be the leaders you're supposed to be. We need the police to ask them for a warrant. They can ask them for a warrant. Please ask them for a warrant, ma'am. Immigrant Trust Act resolution was passed in Trenton. The Immigrant Trust... Wait, so you want to talk to him? You want to talk to him and you don't want to talk to the neighborhood? Okay, the Immigrant Trust Act resolution, I'm making it very clear because City Council is going to hear about this. And I want them to know the officers that came out and that refused to help us in the neighborhood but want to talk to the police officers. So I just want...
That's me. Give me your side tape.
So you're the supervisor? No, no.
We'll get arrested.
This is private. This is public. What's your name? What's your name? Sergeant Miles. Sergeant Miles is here telling everyone to leave Immigration Customs Enforcement alone. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. We're here to protect our neighborhood. We're here to protect our neighborhood. I'm getting arrested. We asked for a warrant. Do they have a warrant? Do they have a warrant?
They don't have to give you a warrant.
But do they have a warrant? Do they have a warrant? Do they have a warrant? Sergeant Miles, do they have a warrant? We're here to protect our community, and you're not making it clear.
Okay. Let's analyze the words of her faith. What is America built on? Our Constitution is for our legal citizens. Our laws to protect our country are all about protecting our legal citizens. What is her terminology? What supersedes legal citizens? A resident, community member, neighborhood. It's subtle. It's subtle. But see, when everything was built upon the right of a legal citizen, what they have done is they have destroyed the rights of a legal citizen and basically says, if you're there, if you got there, you have all these rights, which is actually not correct. But the way they amplify this is, and people don't even realize they make the substitutions for this. That is a person on the street challenging law enforcement, several agencies enforcing the laws by saying, you can't do this to our community. You can't do it to the people that live here. It's a subtle difference. But this is the substitution of beliefs that allow you to supersede the law, that allows you to supersede the law. That's how subtle this is. And most of these people don't even understand it. It is the difference between a legal description, you are right, and an emotional description. All of this is to tap unregulated human emotions. That's why they even had to define microaggressions. To tell you even the faintest look is an aggression. Therefore, what? You have been offended. And because you are offended, your feelings are hurt. You must do something about it. You see how it works? That's why I've always told you. This is words.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Hello, community. We are your neighbors and friends, and some of us are family members.
And interesting, they use the same words, different place, but use the same words.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Hello, community. We are your neighbors and friends, and some of us are family members, have family members from your community with ours, and we're out teaching people, especially the white people, how they can help defend everything.
You ever thought about how many hyphens come into play here? Hey, community members, you're part of our community. We're trying to help your community. Hyphen, 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 hyphen. If you can keep people in little tranches and little labels, you can control them easier. Get the people to think in those hyphenated truncations. You see how it works?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Hello, community. We are your neighbors and friends, and some of us are family members, have family members from your community with ours, and we're out teaching people, especially the white people, how they can help defend everybody when they go out shopping or they have an errand to do, how to stop the ICE and the people in the masks that are kidnapping people. We don't want that. That's wrong, okay? So we're out here. We do this every week.
By the way, I want to make sure you know, because I just want to be truthful. The other day, there was a very large bank robbery in Dallas, Texas. 6 robbers. They even killed 4 people. You know what happened? The police showed up and fucking kidnapped them all.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, community. We are your neighbors and friends, and some of us are family members, have family members from your community with ours, and we're out teaching people, especially the white people, how they can help defend everybody when they go out shopping or they have an errand to do, how to stop the ICE and the people in the masks that are kidnapping people. We don't want that. That's wrong, okay? So we're out here, we do this every week, we teach people, and then those people go and teach other people. So we are doing what we can, and we love you.
Yeah, and here.
There you go. So,
Cece.
Nombres, names?
I'm Pam.
Pam?
I'm a retired nurse.
Carolyn, I'm a retired veterinarian.
Diana, I'm a retired nurse.
Sue, I'm a retired insurance agent.
Okay, guys, if you have any questions, you can contact them. Which phone number so they can contact you? Or
these women literally believe they're serving their community. They're serving the uniparty that's destroying this nation. But they blindly believe that it's okay to destroy the rule of law and the Constitution, and there you go. Now, why is it liberals always reduce to singing?
We are one. We won't stop fighting. We won't stop fighting.
Don't stop fighting. I'll get to that musical in a bit. But one liberal, to prove her point, put her interaction with ICE, I guess, to a musical. Here, you suffer with this.
I had a run-in with ICE last year in March. They called me sir, and they made it quite clear. They threatened to check my body.
They called her sir. Did they hurt her feelings? A word? Get it?
I had a run-in with ICE last year in March. They called me sir, and they made it quite clear. They threatened to check my body to see if I was trans, their exact words. Before I knew, they'd surrounded my car. 2 on each side, 1 in front, like a star. It was right then, in that moment, I knew they had other plans. So I started screaming, I am recording, and I have been the whole time. I've got your face, you didn't hide in disgrace. Every word and every line. I thought I don't know you and you don't know me, but there are things in this world you'll never see. You'll never be the man you thought that you'd be. And does that boot in your mouth taste like anything free? Now fast forward to this year. 3 shots rang out and I saw it quite clear. And when I saw her body, I knew that was just their plan. Heard her wife screaming, please someone help me, they just murdered her, my wife. can't see his face because he hides in disgrace, and he thinks he can take your life. I know I don't know him and he don't know me, but there are things in this world he'll never see. He'll never be the man he thought that he'd be. And does that boot in his mouth taste like anything free? They called me a fucking bitch, just like they called her a fucking bitch. They called me a fucking bitch, just like they called her a fucking bitch. I'll never know them and they'll never know me. And there are things in this world they'll never see. They never were a man and they'll never be, with their boot on the neck of the land of the free. And the home of the brave. If my run-in had been this year, things would be different, and I know that quite clear. What will they do with my body when I don't give in to fear? I had a...
She has great vocal range. So let's answer that question. What would they do with her body if she doesn't give in? Nothing. Feelings, 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 feelings. Twisted words, twisted words, twisted words, twisted words. Feeling and twisted words appearing as truth. And then they apply their own logic to it to completely redefine what's happening. Oh, yes, they might donate her to science. Here's an example of rewriting history and thinking you're right.
Why is Iran collapsing? Because of American sanctions. Thank you very much. And CIA and Mossad operatives. We know that. People know that, but mainstream media, you guys know it, these guys know it, everybody here knows it, but the mainstream media people don't know it because they refuse to talk about it.
Many times I wonder, I see it a lot. I used to see it a lot, ironically, from Canadian people that would, during Trump first term or running, when he was running for his first term, comment on American politics. And I've always wondered, what the fuck makes you qualified to comment on American politics, right? What makes you able and qualified to do that? Well, it's a feeling of superiority, just like a person on the street in America thinking they can comment on what actually is happening in Iran.
Why is Iran collapsing? Because of American sanctions. Thank you very much. And CIA and Mossad operatives. We know that. People know that, but mainstream media, you guys know it, these guys know it, everybody here knows it, but the mainstream media people don't know it because they refuse to talk about it.
It's all about self-righteousness. We're better than you. We know better than you. You're the one who's blind.
Hey, military, are you guys more excited to die there or here? Which one?
Good afternoon. This is the White House comment line. May I please take your brief comment for the president?
Sure. I just wanted to let Kim Jong-un know that the only thing more embarrassing and disgusting than being a pedophile as being a can't even win at golf without cheating pet whose lips look like a butthole.
Okay. I'll make sure to get this to the office of the president. Thank
All
you
right.
so much for calling.
Thank you.
Have
Have a good day.
afternoon. Bye-bye.
No! You're going to hurt his feelings. Consumed by feelings. Okay. Let's make it stick, because we, as liberal women, know what's best for everybody, everything, every corporation, and every person in the world.
We are one. We won't stop fighting. We won't.
Are one. We won't stop screaming.
We are one. We won't stop fighting. We won't.
We are one. We won't stop lying.
We are one. We won't stop fighting. We won't stop fighting.
I'll admit that's catchy. It kind of gives you the beat off.
We are one. We won't stop fighting. We won't stop fighting. The ice is gone. The ice is gone.
Target says that their mission is to support the joy of everyday life for all families. Then do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Justice over profit.
Justice over profit. People over.
I sit here not only as a mother or a grandmother, but I sit here as a great-granddaughter of an immigrant. And I sit here and I ask Target, you must stand with us. You must stop discriminating. You must stop treating immigrants wrong. You must give them better wages. You must give them an opportunity to have housing. You must give them an opportunity to feed their children. I sit here because this is the right thing to do. That's right. That's right.
I can do that too. Do you know what that protest was about at that Target? What was that protest about at that Target? The protesters found out across town that Target was allowing ICE members to come into the store and use the restroom. That's actually what that was about. Oh, the humanity of it.
We don't care if they came here illegally. They still deserve humanity. We don't care if they came here illegally. They still deserve humanity. They are human beings. They don't deserve to be treated like this.
Feelings surpassing laws to protect our nation. It's like, what's up with these white women? They're kind of like flighty whiteys. Oh yeah, here's a real flighty whitey.
Minneapolis, my name is Sarah Nelson. I'm the president of the Association of Flight Attendants, and we stand with you. I think tonight it's really important that you're going to hear from a lot of people who say that this is the time to stand up for our democracy, stand up for each other, stand up for Renee Good, stand up for the demands that you're putting forward on the day of truth and freedom. But I also think that tonight, as we're looking at the celebration of Dr. King's life, we have to think about his last night on this earth. We have to think about the speech that he gave to the sanitation workers in the entire city of Memphis, where he told them that the entire world was looking to Memphis to see what would be done there, just like the entire world is looking to Minneapolis to see what will be done here. And he said, the question is not, if I stop helping this man in need, what will happen to me? If I do not stop to help the sanitation workers, what will happen to them? That is the question. Let us rise up tonight with a greater readiness. Let us stand with a greater determination. Let us move on in these powerful days, these days of challenge to make America what it ought to be. We have an opportunity to make America a better nation. He ended that speech saying that he had been to the mountaintop. He had seen the promised land, and he may not get there with us. And in that moment, what he was saying to us is that no one person will do this alone. There cannot be one leader, that we must do this together. He was deputizing all of us to take up the fight for freedom. And that's what we have to do now. So we stand with you on the day of truth and freedom, January 23rd. No work, no school, no shopping. It is time to make sure that we are not participating in the evil that is going on around us and to make America what it ought to be. Working people are stronger than any corporate class or those who would want to keep us divided with all their hate. Finally, I'll just tell you that my socialist friend posted today. She said that a friend reminded her that awful things are going on, but you are not awful. And so I'm telling you, you are not awful. You are good. And in the spirit of good, do good together. Solidarity forever.
I'm mad at USA. And I want to share with you what my socialist friend sent me. Feelings. It's all about their fucking feelings. And don't you dare, even go for a walk in the park and mention President Trump's name. How dare you?
Right now, I feel. What do you feel? Give it to them. What are they trying to take?
Thank God they didn't really get pissed and let their lying out.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Okay, if I have to.
This whole entire administration is so fucked. I'll tell you, it's so fucked. It actually put my body into menopause.
You're lying.
This whole entire administration is so fucked. I'll tell you, it's so fucked. It actually put my body into menopause. I am so thoroughly...
Have been no man that has his paws in you. You liar. You're double lying.
This whole entire administration is so fucked. I'll tell you, it's so fucked. It actually put my body into...
Not you. Just a guess.
This whole entire administration is so fucked. I'll tell you, it's so fucked. It actually put my body into menopause. I am so thoroughly repulsed by fucking Donald Trump and all of his cronies, and they literally threw my body into menopause. It's like in Twilight when the vampires come around and more wolves start turning. They are literally turning American women into women going through menopause because we are so fucking repulsed by you incels. Fuck you. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck everyone who follows him. You all are disgusting fucking pigs.
How fucking stupid.
If it's true that white women are leaving their husbands because of their underreactions, this is it, guys. This is the end of MAGA. Checkmate.
Oh my God. Could it be true? Women are leaving their husbands because their husbands are underreacting? And it's going to be the end of MAGA?
If it's true that white women are leaving their husbands because of their underreactions, this is it, guys. This is the end of MAGA. Checkmate.
Oh my God. Could it be true that I'm underreacting? Really? Bring the lion out, bring the lion out, bring the lion out, bring the lion out. Here, kitty, I'll deal with you. Anyway, this has been part 2, looking at liberal white women. Bring the lion out, bring the lion out. There's a double entendre there. Oh my God, bring the lying out. I love you all. I'll defend you. I'll get in touch with my feminine, and I get my mama bear on for you. Because you know what? We're all trapped in this bullshit. And if we don't understand how it works, how they do this to us, we cannot defend against it. But I'm telling you what, you need to bring your line because we need your help. When we get to the midterms, folks, we're going to be in trouble. The Republicans proving this $1.7 billion. Republicans sided with the Dems to approve $1.7 billion more dollars. President Trump appropriated and said, we're going to spend exactly zero. It's coming, folks. And the system, which is a uniparty, kept you away from it, keeps you away from the truth, keeps filling your head with shit. And you actually think they can go arrest somebody in fucking Venezuela for our elections. How fucking delusional stupid is that? It's coming. You can see it in the numbers. You can go right now, put in result elections for the 2024 election and look at Kamala. 75 million votes when she ended it at 68 million. They're trying to justify that FU. They're trying to tell you that Kamala was almost as popular as Biden, but certainly more popular than Hillary and Obama twice. But they want to keep you away from how we enforce this. They want to keep you feelings based. Oh my God, you have a pillow and a cross. You must be great. It's the machines. I believe you. What'd they do? Leave the fucking machines running for the last year and 3 months? Are you that stupid? We need help. We need your help. I love you all. Share this program.
Our courts are based on clear and convincing evidence. Want convictions? Want justice? For what happened in the 2020 election? Then we need your help. Not fixing 2020 will damn our nation forever. The decision you make in the next few moments could decide whether we ever get our elections fixed or not. Here's why. Trump campaign and allies filed 64 different lawsuits. They all went down in flames. 100% of these cases were presented on "It's the machines," or "The machines changed the votes," or "The voting company executive said he would make sure Donald J. Trump would not win." They all went down in flames. Why? You can't bring theories to court as evidence. No supposed Zoom call or six-degree polynomial math theory or census data is or ever will be proof of fraud. You can't bring theories to court as evidence. Here's why. In both civil and criminal law, the side making a claim carries the burden of proof, and prosecutors must prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Without physical or otherwise verifiable evidence, a case cannot meet this high threshold. Physical evidence is the key. The question is, did anyone get relevant, reliable, provable, testable, and duplicatable evidence of what really happened in the 2020 general election? And the answer is yes, absolutely. The full forensic audit of Maricopa County, Arizona is the only evidence-gathering work which gathered relevant, reliable, provable, testable, and duplicatable evidence of what really happened in the 2020 general election. Evidence so damning that the system, the deep state, and those who pull the strings of this country have fought to keep it hidden and have hoped to have it be forgotten to time. Almost $3 million invested in time, funds, and efforts to unlock that which the system wanted hidden. But now, that evidence is in danger of being lost forever. So if you want what happened in the 2020 election fixed, then we need your help. Please donate to protect and secure this historic evidence. With the 2026 midterms coming up, the system is going to try to lame duck President Trump and then most likely introduce new impeachment proceedings. This is the evidence which will help win the war which is surely to come. We need to keep Maricopa County full forensic investigation and archive secure and ongoing. So if you want what happened in the 2020 election fixed, then we need your help. Please donate to protect and secure this historic evidence. We need your help securing the full forensic audit archives. Don't allow the only testable, objective, and reliable 2020 election evidence fall into obscurity. Millions were spent on getting it documented and tested. This is historic evidence. Not fixing 2020 will damn our nation forever. The historic Maricopa County full forensic audit effort processed 20,895,610 digital and forensic images of varying formats, resulted in 208 million individual evidence-proof files. The system processed over 58 billion forensic measurements, resulting in over 2 trillion individual base computations. No hopium, no hype, just hardcore forensic evidence. Please make sure the Maricopa County full forensic audit archives survive. Donate now. So if you want what happened in the 2020 election fixed, then please donate to protect and secure this historic evidence. We can't do it without you. We need you. America needs you. Our future needs you. Please donate now. Not fixing 2020 will damn our nation forever. Please donate now.